In every area you can measure, we are doing better today than we did yesterday.
So if there is a role for government to actually try to affect behavior at all, like maybe even just through modeling, would you be in favor of things that, like subsidizing tracks and front runner trips on red alert days? That's been a proposal that's kind of been tossed around. I mean, wouldn't something like that be a friendly way of putting money back into taxpayers' pockets? You're rewarding them for making the right decision. What about that kind of carrot and stick approach, maybe to say that there's a tax credit, or somebody who buys an electric vehicle or does a zero emissions vehicle, that there's a local tax credit or an incentive?
Yeah.
To the extent that a government can create that and model that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to looking at a myriad of different possibilities to incentivize people or reward them for good behavior, which is, I think, the carrot approach. If you do something correctly and properly, or if you get a reward, that'll help encourage that to take place. I don't have a problem looking at those kinds of solutions. I was the one that brought UTA to the table and said, look, I think part of the problem that we have with UTA use is people are afraid. They don't understand. They don't know how to read bus schedules. Is it hard to get on? It's a scary proposition for people who have never done it before. And so we said, why don't we pick a day and just say, you know, you can ride it free. There is no cost. Just come and get acquainted. Learn how it can be utilized, maybe to your benefit. And we've talked about doing that on somewhat of a semi-regular basis. UTA is concerned about the loss of fare revenue. But yeah, again, the idea we argued, at least I did, with John English and UTA folks, is that, hey, if they learn to do it, maybe they'll use it now. And so maybe you lose a little revenue on one day, but you gain it up, gain more revenue because now they're going to be using it, you know, maybe a dozen times during the year that they wouldn't have done it in the past. So it's kind of like any marketing device. Come on in, you get an ice cream cone discount, and maybe you'll buy other groceries in the store while you're there.